142. Anindya Bose. Mr. Bose, please open the camera. This is testing purpose. Please open your camera. You are not visible, sir. Also not audible. Mr. Bose,
Yes. Am I audible now?
now you are audible. Kindly check the network, please.
Yes. I've checked. It is better.
Or don't write item number after item number. Kindly unmute, please. Don't write, please.
How will you unmute me?
जब उस आप मैसेज कर सकते हो, चैट में मैसेज कर सकते हो। प्लस जब साहब अपना यहाँ पे भी मैटर जो चल रहा है अभी, सलमान खुर्शीद सर हैं सीनियर एडवोकेट, वो लड़ रहे हैं अभी, वो आर्गुमेंट कर रहे हैं। जैसे ही उनकी फ्री हो जाए तब कर सकते हैं आपकी अनम्यूट। यहाँ आप रेस कर
ठीक
लो, यहाँ आप रेस कर लो, अपना हैंड रेस कर लेना। बट ना, हाँ, बिकॉज बात बात पे आप अनम्यूट मतलब करते हो तो वो साफ देख लेंगे, फिर प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट करेंगे आपको भी और हमारे को भी।
ठीक है।
ओके, थैंक यू। नहीं। हेलो सीएस साहब।
हाँ,
सर व्हाट इज योर राइट नंबर सर? सीएस। हेलो सर, राइट नंबर क्या है आपका? आपने अपना,
हाँ,
आपका फुल नेम क्या है सर?
So roughly, as per the decree, my calculation indicates it comes to 44 lakhs. If your lordships have page 49.
You're
So
willing to deposit 44?
whatever is the maximum time lordships can permit, I can arrange some money immediately, and then
1 month, 44.
1 month we'll do that. So I was suggesting I deposit some money for a condition for stay and then give me some more time till 15 July if possible.
Subject to the petitioner depositing rupees 44 lakh without prejudice to his rights and contention, its rights and contentions in this special petition within a month from date, issue notice.
Before lordship's court. Yes.
If the amount is deposited, he shall invest so and so, so and so, so and so. Should there be a default, the special petition shall stand dismissed without reference to the bench.
And if there is a deposit, there will be a.
If there is a deposit, there shall be an unconditional stay
Yes.
till 1 month. If the deposit is made, the stay shall continue in default.
Great. Obliged. Wait, please, Lordship.
Well, I'll just sum up what I was placing before your Lordship. I evoked this 1916 notification, and I say that 1915 doesn't apply. But the 16 itself, clause 17 says that if your process has begun before, 15 will apply to you. So I must candidly disclose that to your Lordship. And my process began a little bit, a month before the 16th thing came. But relating to application of 15, and why am I even trying is because I have a slightly better regime under 16 for me. I may still not satisfy your Lordships, but I have a slightly better regime under 16 than I have under 15. But as far as 15 is concerned, Manoj, I handed over the notification of 1974. Have a page to give. I'll show to your Lordship that 15 relates to this 74. And if your Lordship will see the rules that are made in 74, Rule 1, short title application commencement. These rules shall be called the special rules for management of secondary schools established and run by a Christian church, missionary society board, religious society, subsidiary trust, or their successors in law in the state of West Bengal. So, Manoj, this 74 refers specifically to Christian institutions. And 15 refers to 74 as the basis for 15. I'd read that out to your Lordships in a moment. Manoj, in my affidavit, if your Lordship will see at page 36.
So 15 refers to this,
Please.
74.
Please, Manoj.
But if you see the schedule of 74, these are all Christian institutions.
Please, Manoj, I'm grateful.
All are Christian institutions.
They're all Christian institutions because 74 applied to only Christian institutions.
Only Christian.
And therefore, when 15 refers to 74, would 15 also be restricted to Christian institutions and minority schools, or would it include madrasa? Manoj? That's the question I ask myself.
what does 17 of 2015 say? What are these government orders which are being superseded?
17 of 2015 was
17 of 2015.
I read that, Manoj. This order will come into effect in the date of publication in the Kolkata Gazette, and further recruitment will be guided by this order in suppression of GO number so-and-so of 6/6/2012 and GO number so-and-so dated 17/9/2002. Well, as I assume, I've not looked at these, but I assume that these were about Christian institutions, and now there is a comprehensive and their recruitment process, and that now is the comprehensive charter that's given to them for recruitment of Christian institutions.
If I remember correctly, there is a separate rule for listed schools and. Just 1 minute.
Please, brother.
Mr. Bhattacharya, what are the rules regarding the listed schools? What is the title?
Not, the listed schools, of 1993 listed schools.
What is the title?
1993 Code of Regulations for Anglo-Indian and Listed Schools, 1993.
74 may not be in subsistence when this 15 rules came. They may have referred to it.
Lords.
But for the Christian schools, this 1993 listed schools and Anglo-Indian schools, again repeat the title?
The Code of Regulations for Anglo-Indian and Listed Schools. In order to enable a private school.
All Christian
I am answering. I am answering your lordship, because in order to enable a school, not a government school, a private school to run in the state of West Bengal and not affiliated to West Bengal Board of Secondary Education, those schools have to take a permission for enabling them to function in the state of West Bengal, and those schools have been earmarked as listed schools and Anglo-Indian schools. Masters manual.
Please check up whether the 1974 special rules, 74
Yes.
special rules survive or not.
No, I'm checking. I'm
After
checking.
the 1993 rules.
I'm checking.
Yes.
Lords,
Anyway, you are trying to bring it
Masters
under
manual.
2016.
2016. I'm grateful, but I have disclosed to your lordship that
Right.
2016 itself says that if your process began before, then you will come under 2015.
Right.
My lords, as far as the facts of the case are concerned, my lords, I must admit, because I rather not waste your lordship's time, I must in the one is the issue of advertisement put out in newspapers. There is an advertisement at page 236, but that advertisement, as I'm told on instructions, is something that was placed on local boards, etc., in various places. It is mentioned as an advertisement
But not in newspapers.
but we don't have any knowledge that this was put in a newspaper. My lords, I have to be candid and say that to your lordships.
Is this finding of the day committee wrong that you don't have a B.Ed degree as on 28 January 20?
Well, that's in the case of one person. In one person, that there was no B.Ed degree.
No, about this Mahmudur Rahman,
Yes.
he had it.
Well, I will just explain. At that time, he had, I think he had sat for the B.Ed exam, and he said, I have a B.Ed degree, but his degree hadn't been given to him, and it was not an eligibility requirement to have a B.Ed.
Even under 16.
So that's right. Well, under whichever one, there was no B.Ed requirement, but he wanted to present himself as a more successful candidate. So he said, I have a B.Ed. He was in the process of getting a B.Ed and he got a B.Ed subsequently. So you might say that, my lords, it is untrue and it's wrong technically on both sides, but the B.Ed degree was not required. There was no eligibility of B.Ed degree.
government order,
Please, my lords.
B.Ed is a mandatory qualification. 2015, if you have 2016, 2016, I stand corrected by my lord.
2016.
2016, if you come to internal page 5 of the notification, internal page 5,
Internal page 5, my lords.
now come down to the foot of the page,
Please, my lords.
foot of the page, serial number 4,
Please, my lords.
assistant teacher for the post of graduate teacher, classes 9 and 10 of so-and-so madrasa. Essential, graduate, postgraduate from recognized university with 50% marks in either graduation or post-graduation or its equivalent, and B.Ed from NCTE, recognized institution. So even if you are covered by the 16 regime,
My lords.
you don't qualify.
My lords, I qualify only to the extent that on 10th of June 2016, I got my certificate. But be that as it may, my lords, I want to make a general point, my lords. I may not be able to, as I said,
So
satisfy.
when were you appointed? What is your claim? You were appointed on 28th January 26.
26.
So you did not have the B.Ed degree on 28th January.
On 20th.
No, not 26, 2016 would, no?
Yes.
Just please see the
2016.
2016.
Because the exam was in the month of October 2015. I was placed in first class for whatever it's worth.
But if you don't have the qualification of the last day,
Your lordships have already indicated that. But this was on 10th of June 2016 that I got my. But if I'm unable to satisfy your lordships on different heads, there's some heads on which I can satisfy your lordship. Well, I have to make a request. Under various circumstances, these people have remained engaged and employed with these madrasas. And your lordship's quite right that if you're not qualified, you have no right to be there, etc. But your lordships have used Article 142 in some cases, where your lordships have said where the essential qualification, if not available or not already available with in-service people, they can be given 2 years to complete that qualification and remain in service. Otherwise, they must go. That has happened. These are very special circumstances. Lack of clarity about what the rule was, how the rule applied, etc. In one case, I sought approval in 2016 for an appointment. This very case, my lord, I sought approval in 2016. The approval was given in 2019, my lords, the approval was given. Now, my lords, these kind of things were happening there. I don't know who is to be blamed, to the extent that my madrasa has done what it has done that has an impact on me. My lords, I'm only seeking that if your lordships would consider, and perhaps others would be in a similar situation, if your lordships could consider that they could sit for a fresh selection process. If they clear, if they come, they have the qualifications.
fresh selection process under which law now?
Well, it's that your lordship will have to decide. It'll be under
Then it will be under the Madrasa Service Commission Act,
it'll
which
have.
has been declared intra-virus.
Well,
Now, if you are not age barred, we can consider allowing you a one-time window
what I'm told
to
is,
participate in the process, subject to hearing the others.
yes, well, what I'm told is that the state is either considering or has decided to increase the age limit. So I'm told on some of these instructions. But if that is so, then they would be.
If you are within the age limit, nobody stops you from participating in the process.
Please, my lords, the only thing that I'm requesting is that instead of just standing in a queue to apply for everybody else who's applying, if people who are in so-called service, they've not been paid salary. Unfortunately, your lordships looked at the matters coming to your lordship several times, orders were passed, but the salary was not finally given. So if salary was not given, but they remain in the madrasas, they continue to work in the madrasas as a special group of people who, if they wish, they could sit in for a separate selection processes. For a selection process is the request that I'm making, my lords. Subject, of course, to what the others have to say. I'm grateful, my lords.
Regarding the question which fell from your lordship,
Yes.
if your lordship very kindly sees below the notification of 9th February 2015, kindly takes it once your lordship
Yes,
is looking
yes.
at it.
Yes.
I'm reading it. I'm reading it. Subject is recruitment procedure in the institutions exempted from recruitment from West Bengal schools, from West Bengal School Service Commission under section 15 small a. That is the subject.
Yes.
And then, my lord, in the preamble it reads, whereas in terms of notification number 23574, that is what your lordship was saying, it fell from my lords. As amended so far, special rules have been granted to several schools, and whereas a number of schools have obtained religious oblique linguistic minority certificate from National Commission for Minority Educational Institutions or from Minority Affairs and Madrasa Education Department, West Bengal, and are eligible to be exempted under 15 small a of the West Bengal School Service Commission Act, 1997 from recruitment through the West Bengal School Service Commission established under the said Act. Now, therefore, the governor has been pleased to order
We
that all
understand this.
school authorities.
Our question was
Yes.
whether these special rules have been superseded or they continue. You are required to
My answer to that is, it has not been superseded, with the promulgation of the 2015 rules, which
Mr.
have came to
Bhattacharya,
be promulgated.
Mr. Bhattacharya, don't only focus
I'm
on
sorry.
don't only focus on the recital in the 2015 government order. If in
Yes.
between special rules have been superseded, but 2015 order refers to the special rules, doesn't mean that the special rules revive. So your research should involve
I shall. I'm just now checking.
research and find out whether special rules have been superseded or not. I have a hunch
checking.
it was done. That is why I am putting it to you.
I think, at some point of time, this Bharat Srivastava Sangha was also governed by special rules, so was Ramakrishna Mission.
Right. Just find out and let us
And
know.
those, I'm checking.
Thank you, Mr. Yes, Mr. Kamath now. What is your name?
My lords, I beg to appear in three matters. Your lordships are pleased to first take my lord Jasimuddin Molla.
Three are there in this list of 10.
Yes, my lord.
Three.
It's item number 2, my lords, in
Item
the
number two.
state's list. I would request your lordships to kindly take the affidavit first, my lord. Lord, what I have done for your lordship's convenience is that, my lord, I have prepared a chart.
So let us see what is Jasimuddin's
Yes,
case.
My lord, just it will be clear, my lord, if your lordship before seeing the state's affidavit, my lord, state's chart. But just give this chart. And just also have my lord's affidavit in this, which is 616, my lord, Jasimuddin. Lord, your lordships, my lord, encapsulated the core issues in your lordship's order of 19th of November, my lord, 2025. Formulated, my lords, 10 points.
2.40
in the
2.27.
Yes, my lord. In the cause list, it is 42.27, my lord. And 10 points were formulated. Lords, I have put the 10 points on the left hand side, and the right hand side is my answer. My lord. So it's very clear. In 5 minutes, I'll be able to satisfy. First, my lord, the question is whether on the dates the petitioners were appointed in the concerned madrasas, as claimed, such madrasas enjoyed valid recognition, issue of recognition of the madrasa. Now, my lords, my madrasa where I have been appointed is Margram High Madrasa, and my lords, the recognition notification.
So this is with reference to petitioner number 2.
Yes, my lord, petitioner.
What is his name?
My lord, his name is, my lord,
Saidul Islam.
Saidul
Islam.
Muhammad Said.
Yes, my lord.
Muhammad Saidul Islam. Yes.
Now, my lords, as far as the recognition, my lords, notifications are concerned, I have placed that at pages 176 to 182. And my lords, during the currency of this.
So they have also admitted managing.
Yes,
committee
my lord.
wasn't
So that's, let's go forward.
There's no.
Yes, my lord. Now let us come to the second, my lord. Whether the managing committee of the concerned madrasas, where the petitioners have been appointed, were valid managing committee. And that is also, my lord, there is no
What
dispute
is
on
the
that.
educational qualification?
Yes, my lord. Now, my lord, the educational qualification is BA, B.Ed or diploma in, my lord's, education, elementary education. And, my lords, my educational qualification, my lord, I have placed. Petitioner number 2 is MA, my lords, in ancient history, culture, etc. And, my lords, is also got, my lord, B.Ed, which is, my lord, I have put the certificates, my lords, here, page 192 and page 194.
So you were appointed on a history teacher post?
Yes, my lord. History. Now, my lords, the troublesome part, my lord, as far as I am concerned. Now, my lords, the question which your lordships put, my lord, is that whether the staff pattern, as on the date of the selection was initiated, and the appointment made either as a teacher or non-teaching staff, whether this was, my lord, in the staff pattern, there was a sanctioned post. Now, my lords, 2-3 things I wish to point out, my lord, that if your lordship sees, my lord, my note and I'll show the documents. As per the OM of 3rd of November 2008, issued by the Director of Madrasa Education, the total sanctioned posts in this madrasa were 15, out of which one was for social science. And petitioner number 2 has been appointed against the said vacancy in accordance with the OM. That you'll clearly get, lordships will get at page 208, my lord. So, lordships, please to have 208.
208 of your petition?
No, my lord, of this affidavit, my lord, of which we had filed.
Affidavit.
But all the references in this chart, my lord, are to the affidavit.
Where is the affidavit? You have handed over?
My lord, it was filed pursuant to a lordship's order, my lord.
Earlier?
My lord, we had asked the court master to take. Pursuant to a lordship's order, my lord, we have all filed separate affidavits. In writ petition 616.
Bahar.
My lord, it doesn't matter. May I hand over my copy, my lord?
You have given one copy to them?
Lord, it is already filed, my lord. They have the copy.
You have a copy? Or it's soft copy?
Soft copy.
Lord, may I hand over my copy? Doesn't matter, my lord. So
How will you argue?
Lord, I'll refer from my learned friends.
Okay.
But I'm sorry, it may have been marked, my lord.
Better for us.
Yes, sir.
We'll find out where the demerit of the matter lies.
Lord's only request was, my lord, Lord's only request was, can I just take my chart, my lord, the first few, on top of this, my lord, my arguing note was there. I just pull it out and give it back, my lord.
ये वापस देना?
I'm handicapped, my lord. Yes, I'll just give it.
For convenience of your lordship, yesterday there was confusion that how many candidates. So there were total 15 candidates they selected. 9 were teacher and 6 were non-teaching staff. And for all 15, there was separate affidavit and separate reply of the estate. And one of those reply which Mr. Kamath is referring. So your lordship will find affidavit saying that this is how my case is made out, and 15 affidavits saying that this is how there is defect. So will have to be found out from the record. 11. 11 affidavit.
My lord's first, your lordship may kindly
Yes.
see page, my lord, 208. Yes, ji. Lordships will see, my lord, 15 posts. And, my lords, the social science is in serial number 3, 1 post.
Yes.
And if your lordships are pleased to read this, my lord, with the staffing pattern, which starts from, my lords, 195 at page, my lord, 196. 196, my lord, serial number 20. Lordships will see history
Serial number 20.
from the top, my lord. It says vacant 80 history PG, my lord. And then your lordships will see also the same, my lord, sanction order which your lordship saw at page 208. That is the second last column, my lord. This is the staffing pattern, my lord, in 2018. Now kindly see the next, my lord, staffing pattern for 2019 at page 198, my lord, same entry.
You say that as per the staff pattern, only
Yes,
one
sir.
social science teacher
Yes, my lord.
come to 196.
196, my lord.
Where do you get 4 posts of social science group? One, Gopal Chandra Das is already there in position. Where do you get the addition of 3 more vacant posts?
But this was in 2018, my lord.
18.
18, my lord. So the relevant one, my lord, if you lordship.
So you show us.
Yes, my lord.
You just now showed us
2018.
2008.
Yes, my lord. 18.
Right? It
Yes.
had only one social science group vacancy.
Yes, my lord.
One was given.
Yes, my lord.
Where does it increase to 4? 2008, page 208.
208, my lord.
So,
Social
one
science one.
social science group
Yes, my lord.
teacher is approved by the Director of Madrasa Education.
Correct, my lord. Correct.
2008.
Correct, my lord.
Now come back to your chart.
196, your lordship.
196.
Yes, my lord. My lord, if your lordship.
You are relying on a chart
Yes, my lord.
which must have been prepared by the Madrasa authorities.
Correct, my lord.
Headmaster is signing at the bottom.
My lord, lordship, I can answer that straight away. I got the lordship's question, my lord.
Where do you get the
Lord,
creation of these 3 extra posts?
My lord, kindly see, my lord, the second last column. There are different, my lord, sanction orders. There is one for, my lords, 2013. And, my lords, kindly see 3rd October 2013, 3rd October 2013. So, as far as, my lord, 2008 is concerned, there is only one history. Lordships are absolutely right. So, my lord, we are not concerned with the 2013, my lord, as of today, my lord. Because we are only referring to history. That's my respectful submission. Correct. Now, my lords, if your lordships are
Just
pleased
1 minute.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Name is here. 2008. 2019. This we were referring to 2019 now. Yes, sir. So this is 2019. So this one, this one 2019. Something that was before he was appointed. So 2020. This is as of after the after.
Please come to 208.
Yes, ma'am. 208. Yes, ma'am.
The post was sanctioned on temporary basis for 3 years.
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
After the description of the posts which were sanctioned, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Sanctioning memo.
paragraph starts, the post should be retained within 3 years.
Yes, ma'am.
The Madrasa authority will submit proposal for retention of the posts with necessary papers including roll strength for the last 3 years, resolution of the managing committee, copy of approval of the teacher concerned. So 2008 to 2011, somebody should have been appointed. If he is appointed, then this post is retained. It becomes permanent from temporary. From 2008 to 2018, nobody is appointed, which is shown in page 193.
Correct.
How could you be appointed? The post does not exist.
Not now. When I'm appointed, I'm only going to show prima facie. Your Lordships will kindly appreciate from our perspective, my lord.
No, your
Lord,
perspective.
from
you
our
understand.
perspective, my lord.
Your perspective.
Advertisements are called for.
Look
My
at
lord,
this.
but this is a my lord,
This
Lordships
is.
my lord, just
If we put it even mildly, it is mockery of the system.
no, my lord, but kindly see from the perspective of the candidate. My lord, there is an advertisement. He has the minimum qualification. The staff pattern on that day, my lords, shows that there is a history position vacant. Your lordships are right, my lord.
Post doesn't exist because you have to show that this post after 3 years
My lord,
has again been
my lord,
revived.
when I am, my lords, applying, may have taken these, my lord, candidates for a ride. Now, my lord,
Sue them.
no, my lords, but kindly say, I have spent, my lords, my
Sue them for damage.
hard-earned, my lords, life on this planet, my lord, to this institution, my lord, with this greatest of respect, my lord. For no fault of lordships will also consider, my lordships are considering, my lords, 142 jurisdiction. Lordships will also make a distinction where the candidates are involved, my lords, in illegalities, or, my lords, there is a substantial, my lord, lack of qualification. Then your lordships will not protect them. But where, my lords, prima facie, there is no wrongdoing as far as the candidate is concerned.
We are getting different kinds of cases.
Yes, ma'am.
First one was qualifications, yes, selection process not followed. Mr. Khurshid case, everything followed, but I don't have the qualification. Third, you say selection process, yes.
Yes, my lord.
Educational qualification, yes, but no post.
No, my lords, whether
No post.
whether
How do we accommodate? You tell us. Where is the post?
my lord, as of kindly see now the staffing pattern, my lord, of 2023.
2008,
yes, I want.
there have been further government orders by which this temporary sanction was extended. Unless you show us that, how will we come to your rescue?
My lord, that, my lord, since the question has fallen from your lordships, my lord, that about subsequent government.
Further time.
My lords, because these are questions of facts.
Is this your?
Because this issue has not.
It's
greatest
not
of
that
respect, my lord.
we pointed out for the first time.
Yes, my lord.
Those who are dealing with the matters
Yes.
at the regional level, they know. They know.
Now, my lords, kindly also
Possibly the difficulty which was not anticipated beforehand is that you are before a bench having one from West Bengal.
No, my lord, that's a pleasure, my lord, for us, my lord, because your lordships are very well aware of the, my lord's legal regime.
Very well. Who is
Now,
the
my lord,
next
kindly have
candidate?
also, my lord, 204. Even the staff pattern, my lord,
204.
which continues, my lord, till 2025.
204.
Yes, my lord. And 205 also, 206 also. Shows, my lord, that this
205.
Yes.
204, which person?
serial number 17, my lord.
17. Date of appointment
Yes, my lord.
19/12/19.
This is as of, my lords, 2025.
So he is again referring to
2008.
2008.
2008.
So
my lord.
therefore there is no further order.
Go down, my lord. But I am saying
no further
this
order.
is the, my lord, position even as of 2025. Now, my lord, this is, in my respectful submission, my lord, if they manage requirements. They prescribe the minimum qualification. My lord, these candidates, my lord, attend the exams. They pass these exams. And my lord, they have, my lord, served since 2019. And now, my lords, if it has come to light that 2008 onwards they did not extend, your lordships may kindly consider the hard cases, my lord, I respectfully submit.
Yes, next petition.
Now, my lord, all other points, my lord, lordships will see that chart. As far as I am concerned, my lord, stand satisfied. Advertisement, written test, and my lords, all these appointments were forwarded to the district inspector. I have given those documents as well, my lord.
Now, could you please come to the day committee finding?
Yes, my lord. That your lordship will find
From
at
their
your
chart,
160.
let us look at their chart.
Yes, my lord.
What did the headmaster say before the
Yes,
Stay committee.
yes, sir.
Petitioner was not recruited against sanction post.
Yes, ma'am. Correct, my lord. That's the headmaster's version. But the state, which your lordship sees this chart, my lord.
Is there
Kindly
any error in the finding of the
Yes, my lord.
A committee?
Yes, my lord.
They say that you were not
Completely wrong. I'll just point out 2-3 things. If your lordship start from the beginning, my lord, the problem happens, my lord, if your lordship sees as far as the staff pattern, they say it is not there. I've shown the staffing pattern. That's, my lord, column number 6. Then, my lords, kindly see. Yes, my lord, kindly see column number 8, my lord. Advertisement was published on 27th October 2018 and alleged date of appointment is 19 December 2019. That in view of the stay granted on 14th March 2016 and the subsequent setting aside of the division bench on 16 January 2020, as clarified by 18th August, advertisement dated 5th July 2019 is illegal and non-est. With greatest of respect, my lord. Now, my lord, the state.
there is no post you advertise.
No, my lord, that question
The
of post.
advertisement is
Because what they are saying.
School has taken you for a ride. We understand that.
Lord, that is one point, my lord. This point they are saying that because there is a stay, my lord, by your lordship's court, then, my lord, the advertisement could not have taken effect. That is ignoring, my lord, your lordship's order of 13 June 2019.
Post is sanctioned on temporary basis for a period of 3 years. The school is required to do something in terms of the post sanctioning memo. The school doesn't do anything about it, keeps the post vacant. The post lapses. What can be done? 2011 it has lapsed. And the process is started in 2018. Stay or no stay?
Lord, in all these cases, my lord, this will be at the most, my lord, something irregular at the, my lord, side of the.
There is no post.
There is no
irregular.
No, my lord. There was a post, my lord, which was sanctioned in 2008. And, my lords, people have acted on that basis. And, my lords, appointments were made. We have worked. But today to say, my lord, that they have not renewed or got further approval from 2008.
We have understood.
That's the point, my lord, which I was placing. Now, as far as the next candidate is concerned, my lord.
What is his name?
My lord, that is Salma Sultana, my lord, which is item number 36. And is serial number 6, my lord.
Serial number 6.
Of the chart, my lord, of the state. Lord, I have made a similar chart here. Here, my lord, the state says, and the committee says, my lord, that the recognition of the.
You are not referring to the affidavit now.
No, affidavit also.
You will be referring.
Yes, my lord, because I have placed the documents in the affidavit.
Very good.
Iska bhi affidavit, just let me take it out. If your lordship sees, my lord, there is no dispute as far as recognition of the madrasa is concerned. In point number 2, my lords.
You start from wherever the dispute arises.
Yes, my lord. Point number 2.
Point number 2.
Yes, my lord. Now, my lord, they say, my lord, that there is no recognition of this managing committee, and the recognition of the managing committee had lapsed with effect from, my lords, 2017. Now, my lord, this matter was pending and is pending before the High Court. And if your lordships are pleased to see the order of the High Court, my lord, at page 181.
Of this affidavit.
Yes, my lord. So that's a separate affidavit, Salma Sultana, my lord. In WP 689, my lord. It will be a separate affidavit. I'll give my copy. The writ petition number is mentioned, my lord, 689.
Page.
My lord, page 181, the order starts, my lord. the relevant portion, my lord, at page 184.
180.
I have heard learned counsel for the parties. Fact remains that although the life of the managing committee expired in May 2016, committee has been functioning for the last 15 months. Mr. Gupta has completed his submission on behalf of so and so. I am in the process of hearing the learned advocate general. Hence, in my opinion, at this stage, there should be no interference with the functioning of the madrasa in question. The board shall not take any coercive measures against the madrasa in question during the pendency of the writ petition. However, the committee, which is in the eye of law defunct, but de facto continues to function, shall file monthly statements of accounts with the board. Such statement of accounts will be filed within 7. Now, my lords, under the rules which I have annexed, my lord, de facto committee is also included, my lord, in managing committee. And my lords, your lordship's judgment in TMA Pi, my lord, para 450, question 5C, day-to-day functioning will include, my lord, appointment as well. And this writ petition is pending as of today.
Thanks, sir.
Why did the madrasa not take the permission of the court for filling up the posts, having regard to the nature of challenge? They say that the committee could not be reconstituted
Yes.
because there is a pending writ petition where the modalities for reconstitution is under challenge.
Yes, ma'am.
Was there any stay? There was no stay.
But the
At least
court
it
said,
does not appear from
the court said, my lord, they can
plenary order.
continue to function. Lordship
Court
is
recognizes that your managing committee is
defunct, but also says, my lord, that they will continue.
It is de facto continuing, so day-to-day functioning, so that the school doesn't come to a grinding halt. So now if you find that your teachers are retiring, the teachers will be deprived of education, you should have approached the court in this pending writ petition, not you, the managing committee.
That lies the answer, my lord, probably not to the question itself, but day-to-day administration, my lord.
Consider this.
Yes, my lord, day-to-day administration, my lord, will involve appointment as well.
See, that's High Court order. The High Court order is at 190,
184 my lord, was the relevant portion which I placed.
180.
Yes. Not all other, my lords, as far as the other educational qualifications, etc., my lord. Advertisement, written test, I satisfy, my lord. I have got the requisite minimum qualification of B.Ed also.
Let us see what is the defense of the state in the chart.
Yes, my lord. The serial number, my lord.
Where is the advertisement?
Yes, my lord. The advertisement your lordships will get. Ladies, Salma, right? My lords, page 200, my lords. Point number 6, my lord, of my note.
Where is the advertisement? Let
Page
me see
200, my lord. Page 200.
Page 200.
Yes. इसमें किस कौन सा है भाई? Which is the advertisement? This one.
You please read it.
No, I'll just
Mr.
read. I'm
Kamal.
sorry, I'm sorry. ये इनका तो इसमें से कौन सा है? No, I'm so sorry, my lord, that it could have been enlarged and
Could be in Bengali.
mark it and give.
Just shows the position from there.
Yes, yes, we just mark.
Which one?
From the iPad, it is much more clearer, somewhat. But may I just mark it, Milord, and just give it. Yeah, na?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, put it this one. Yeah.
Just give it.
एक दिन दिखना है कौन कौन Try zooming it. Still blur. What is it called? ETAB.
यहाँ पे
इनायतपुर, रामेश्वरपुर, सिद्दीकिया, no, they have not denied it. They have not denied it.
No, we must understand
Yes,
what is
Lord.
written here.
Lords, we'll try to get a better copy. This is the best we could.
You have it in your iPad.
Yes, Lord. iPad also they're trying to struggle, Lord.
They are also struggling with the iPad.
Yes, Lord.
Then you'll have to produce a better copy.
We'll produce a better.
Produce a better copy,
We'll-
please consider.
yes.
The finding of the present file go ahead with it.
Yeah. Located?
South? South 24 paragraph.
South 24 Parganas, which subdivision?
Ulpi.
Sundarbans.
I'm sorry, Lord, I'm not so familiar.
You are not familiar, we know that.
No, sir. It could be get from where that it was published.
Yes, Ulpi, my Lord.
Sundarbans area. An Indian Express in Sundarbans.
Could have been New York Times words.
Huh?
It could have been New York Times instead.
Lord, then the next matter, my Lord.
Indian Express may have very wide circulation all over India, but in West Bengal, so far as English newspapers are concerned, Telegraph has the widest circulation, or maybe Times of India. It's neck and neck. Then comes the Statesman.
Yes, my Lord.
Indian Express does not have too much. And that too in Kulpi, which is just by the side of Sundarbans.
But your Lordships will appreciate from the perspective of the candidate, my Lord, whether this can be put against him.
Right.
Yes.
He or she, so diligent that she
No, but-
subscribes to Indian Express.
No, but if
Even
people
in
have
Kulpi.
applied- Lord, if people have applied.
Mr. Kamath, let me tell you, Bengali newspapers reach Delhi the next day. Huh? So I've discontinued reading Bengali newspapers here. What is the purpose? It will reach Kulpi the same.
Yes.
We'll continue tomorrow. We have a fixed matter at 3.
My
Hey, Alex, say,
my learned friend may just
these two charts and these two government orders. Yes, sir.
After the fresh matters, my Lord.
After the fresh.
just check up takes this. Tell me to
Grateful.
Your Lordship wanted the 1974 rules.
Yes.
I shall satisfy your Lordship, it has not been superseded.
Not been
I'll
superseded.
physically go tomorrow, Milord. I shall assist you.
And please try to find out how does it apply to Muslim minority institutions. Because the
Yes, yes.
schedule of the special rules show that it is entirely applicable to Christian minority institutions.
Christian minority schools.
So
I'm
what
grateful to your lordship.
so that special rule vis-a-vis the Muslim minority institutions?
The answer lies in the
Tomorrow,
2015
answer lies
rules.
tomorrow.
Yes, yes, tomorrow. I shall assist your lordship. Kindly. I could not go today, my lord. Kindly.
By the way, in which courtroom are you sitting?
Courtroom number 8. In the morning, I was in courtroom number 11.
So 8, 11, they are not working?
The Honorable High Court is, a little bit with the function is a little bit not very steadfast. Because
Huh?
of the panel, change in panel, and there are no advocates
Oh, the new panel has
to
not been
represent the
formed.
state. Yes,
The
the entire
honorable
panel
judges
is
are
not
rising
there.
early.
No, they are
Oh,
sitting, but
very surprised that
they
you
are
are sitting
sitting.
in a courtroom and arguing.
For that, I cannot be blamed, I don't have. I'm grateful to your lordship.
Well, the rest of the board is discharged, Manoj. I am also an IT.
Mr. Solicitor, how long will you take?
Not more than outer limit 10 minutes.
Outer limit 10. No, you wanted to argue on the other day when we closed
Yes,
for
yes.
arguments. So 10 minutes,
10, 15 minutes. Manoj,
then we are not discharging the vote. Then we are not discharging.
as well. So that my learned friend is there, he would also.
But Mr. Diwan has concluded. He was given full hearing.
I have to just give one.
You can charge us that your address was aborted by us, but not Mr. Diwan.
Please, sir. That was not the intention. My lord, I have brought the original.
That
And out of 24 ministers, it was a physical meeting. Out of 24 ministers, 20 were present, including the Honorable Prime Minister. It is signed by the Honorable Prime Minister. There were 3 resolutions, different resolutions, including this one.
So 2 are on other subjects.
Other subjects.
Right.
One concerning Ministry of Finance, another this, my lord, that is department.
Read out. What is the resolution?
Your lordship's may, my lord, have a look. And the next page is the resolution, are the 3 resolutions. It was regarding, my lord, payment to some central government employees, etc. Nothing to do with this, my lord. We are concerned with the second resolution. The first list is the names of the ministers who were present.
Where do we find the supplementary note?
It's in that other.
No, in the other file.
Here also it will be there. But I'll just find it.
No, the resolution records, we have considered the note dated 13th March and the supplementary note dated 13th March,
Yes, ma'am.
circulated in the meeting
Yes, ma'am.
from the Ministry of Finance.
Yes, ma'am. It's there in the earlier file also, and here also it is there. I can, my lord,
This
if you
black, no, not this black.
Lord, kindly see the next page also. Lord, when your lordships are there,
Yes,
please see the next page also.
next page.
There are 3 resolutions, my lord, passed in that meeting. Revenue Ministry?
The second is the relevant resolution.
Yes, my lord. And the third is some other issue of Ministry of Communications. So, my lord, what the practice is, that concern resolution is sent to the concerned ministry. That extract was read by me in the morning. Lord, can I take it back? But generally, this is never brought out, my lord. This was only to satisfy your lordship's conscience. Lord, I'll just take, my lord, 10 minutes on the merits of the case.
Can you just show us the two notes? Original note and supplementary
Yes, my
note.
lord, kindly take, my lord, your lordship's my lord, the file.
It's not part of the notes are not part of the affidavit.
No, my lord, I have given the page numbers. In the affidavit, I have given the page numbers. Your lordship would like to see the original note or the supplement?
No, no, what triggered the supplementary note? Original note of the cabinet we have seen. Yesterday, you showed us from the orange flags. That was the original note.
Yes, my lord.
Where is the supplementary note?
Supplementary note is at page 622 of this file, my lords. Which contained as an annexure the scheme